Happy Thanksgiving, Happy Hanukkah, Happy, you know what I'm going to say, Thanksgivica, and welcome to Food News Today. No doubt, a central focus for everyone's day today will be food. And if you're the one hosting, you may be feeling a little overwhelmed. Perhaps you're stressing out over when to turn the stove on. Maybe you even still need a little inspiration for dishes. Well, relax. Take a breath. As always, there's an app for that. Thanksgiving, a Bon Appetit manual. Not only is this full of photos and recipes that will get your mouth watering, best of all, it builds a menu time schedule for you, letting you know what dish to prepare at what time so that everything is ready at the right time. It will help you get through today in one piece. Information is also included on what utensils you'll need. And if you feel in the need of a drink after all the stress of cooking, there's even a guide to cocktails. So be calm, relax, and make Thanksgivica stress-free. When we plan Thanksgiving, we often consider the cost. But what about the environmental cost? The carbon footprint of the very first Thanksgiving would have been pretty much zero. So for interest's sake, let's take a look at how we fare today. Using the data compiled by the Environmental Working Group, the Washington Post reported the following numbers. A 3.5-ounce serving of turkey is responsible for approximately 2.4 pounds of carbon dioxide. That's about the same as you produce by driving a car 3 miles. So yes, if you have 2 servings, it's basically like driving 6 miles. 1 cup of mashed potatoes will release approximately 1.5 pounds of carbon dioxide equivalents. And let's be honest, you'll probably have 2 servings of that. So that, means equivalent of 3.7 miles of driving. A 1 cup serving of broccoli, that's responsible for 0.4 pounds of carbon dioxide equivalents. According to the numbers generated by the beverage industry, drinking half a bottle of North American wine accounts for nearly 2 pounds of those carbon dioxide equivalents, which is equal to 2.4 miles of driving. So when you add up the turkey, the potatoes, the veggies, the wine, your Thanksgiving meal is potentially responsible for emitting more than 10 pounds of greenhouse gas into the atmosphere. Now, if you're traveling fewer than 10 miles to get to your Thanksgiving feast, there's a good chance you'll emit more carbon dioxide eating than driving to and from your meal. Now, I'm not sharing this trivia to deter you from enjoying your day, but perhaps this can just serve as a reminder to give thanks for the resources we have, the earth we live on, and to be mindful and thoughtful of each other. Holiday shoppers are expected to spend about 3.9% more this year than we did last year. That according to the National Retail Federation. But with today's Thanksgiving happening late in the year, the period between Turkey Day and Christmas is 6 days shorter. So to make sure everyone gets the most bang for their buck, retailers are opening their doors earlier than ever before. In fact, today you'll see a large number opening their doors smack bang in the middle of your Thanksgiving dinner. Walmart's Thanksgiving Day opening specials begin at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. tonight. Many stores are open 24 hours. Last year, Walmart posted more than $328 billion in retail sales at its more than 4,500 stores. So we'll see if they can compete again this year. Target's Thanksgiving Day opening, 8 o'clock tonight. This is an hour earlier than last year, and stores will remain open all night and close on Black Friday at 11 p.m. Best Buy, they're going to open at 6 p.m. More than 1,000 stores will be open all night tonight, starting at 6 and closing at 10 p.m. on Black Friday. Last year, U.S. sales totaled $34.4 billion. That's an increase of just 1.1% from the prior year. And the real early bird, it's Old Navy. The Gap is opening more than 900 Old Navy stores from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. today. They're already open. And then additionally, about 700 stores will reopen at 7 p.m. till the end of Black Friday. Will creeping into Thanksgiving Day increase Black Friday sales, or will it just dilute the market? Well, we're going to have to wait and see about that one. And speaking of holiday shopping, I wanted to leave you with a gift idea for the person who has everything, and perhaps more importantly, the person who really likes bacon. J&D's Power Bacon Deodorant, for when you sweat like a pig. The deodorant that provides 24 hours of bacon scent for all those meat lovers out there. What do you think? For only $10 a stick, I'm sure we all know someone who'd love it. Or maybe not. That's all from me. So whether you're celebrating Thanksgiving or Hanukkah or both, I hope you have a wonderful day and most importantly, some delicious food. Check out supermarketguru.com. Send me a message on Facebook or Twitter. Food News Today is sponsored by ConAgra Foods, who shares with me the desire to provide the most current, interesting, and unbiased food news. See you next week and happy Thanksgiving.